Well, tomorrow's the day. The Chicago Blackhawks and the St. Louis Blues will face off against each other. The Blackhawks are taking on their arch rivals. See what I did there? Arch rivals, St. Louis. Forget it. Um, Bedsy is going up against Bennington and the Blues. So we have that. I can't minimize. Okay, thank you. Um, so here's the thing. So you have Jordan Kyrou, who is at 31 points for the Blues, and Holloway is at 24, Thomas is at 28, and Bucenovic is at 23. Blues got some good players right now. I do think that this could get interesting. It'll be kind of like, uh, in a weird way, I think it's going to have a similar outcome to what happened in 20 with that first outdoor Major League Baseball game, the Field of Dreams game, where Tim Anderson hits the walk-off home run there. I think either Bedard or even Nick Foligno is going to get the uh, the goal for good old Chicago and get the game winner there. But that is a big prediction right there. So I think this is the second time that the Winter Classic at Wrigley second time. Okay. Yeah, the 2025 Winter Classic will be played on December 31st at Wrigley Field. Wrigley normally hosts the Cubs in baseball. Um, this is the second Winter Classic, yes, to be held at Wrigley since 2009. And I mean, when you play from first base to third base there, I mean, it's going to be interesting too. Um, This is one of the oldest stadiums there, and it's going to be a sight to be seen. I'm glad there. Chicago is going to be a very windy time. Let me tell you that. Going to be incredibly windy there and cold. So I don't know how they're going to handle themselves over there. So, you know, um, in the standings, the Blackhawks are still the Blackhawks. They're not doing too hot right now. They are in last place in the Central right now, and the Blues are not doing much better, but yet I think this is still going to be a good game because they are not it, you know if the Blues win, that's good for them because they could still be over 500 at the end of it as well. The OT losses certainly got to them as well. They're 17-17 there. And and I think that the Blues are going to pull this out in good old Chicago right now. But I do, you know, I know I said earlier in the video that Bedsy and Foligno could get there, but final prediction, Blues are going to take this. And why am I saying that? I think that Bennington is just going to be too much at the end of the day. I think he's going to be on a hot streak. And it's that simple. Look, let me be clear. Jordan Bennington is 1 year older than me, and he's been in the league much longer than Bedard. He's seen the tricks too. And Bedard, even though he can go coast to coast, you know, goalies can goalies are seeing the film. They are seeing how that he can't finish and where they need to be. So I think that they're going to find a way to shut Bedard down for this. They're going to find a way to shut him down during this Winter Classic because I think they've said him too much. I think this is, I personally think that they're going to get lucky in Chicago at this point. And they are the better team, so maybe there's a degree of bias in this. But yes, I think that the Blues are going to take it, and the only ones singing the blues will be the Blackhawks, if that makes sense. But there's that. I'm glad that the NHL overall is going back to Wrigley Field. Wait a minute. Oh my God, I did not. Yeah. Oh, I thought I forgot to hit record there. Um, I do think that I am glad that they are going back to Chicago, at Wrigley. I don't think Guaranteed Rate Field ever had one. I could be wrong on that, but I'm glad that they're going back to Wrigley on this. It has been too long. I think I missed the one of um the shoot. I think I missed one of the one that they were in Pittsburgh in either 2010 or 2011. I got sick that time. But but Chicago really is, you know, is has been historic to American sports. Um, whether it's been the Blackhawks, whether it's been the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bulls, or even those Bears, it's been a significant place. A little odd fact is that the Blues would not exist without the Blackhawks because there was a time back in the 50s, sometime in the late 50s, I believe, that they actually had to go play in St. Louis because there was some issues with their arena and they had to go play there. And it was because of them that the Blackhawks accidentally started, another rivalry with St. Louis during that time, and everything of the sort. Now and I think and the Cardinals that are now the Arizona Cardinals have played in Arizona, Missouri, and Illinois. So three states that team has been through. So you gotta have that weird football element too, but not so much. But St. Louis, the Cu the Cardinals and the Cubs are already a historic rivalry that has spanned for, I think it's been not 100 years, maybe 80 years in that sense alone. So baseball wise, it's already tense there. But Chicago and St. Louis have been there since the 1967-1968 season. It has always been a rivalry between those two cities ever since it came in. And I think that we're going to get a good game out of this. But final prediction, Blues are going to take it and they will win in regulation. That's my prediction for this video. Let's see how I do on that final prediction. Take care.